whatnot, but it is now. It is Tuesday.
Absolutely. A beautiful Tuesday, by the way.
It is beautiful, but I noticed on my way in, A, some cars had some frost on them,
I wonder why.
and B, I saw some patchy fog actually on my drive-in.
Really? Which kind of contributes to the frost on the cars, too, because,
It
you know,
does.
that car gets down to like 20 degree or 29 or so degrees, and you got a little bit of fog passing by, that frost gets thick.
Yeah, that remote start was coming in clutch today
That's
because
you
it
know,
was
there's
cold.
some of those little things, and you go, I don't use it
I know.
99% of the time, but the one time you have it and you need it, it's nice.
It is nice.
Weather-wise today, obviously we have clear skies out there, which allowed us to tumble back into the 20s and low 30s. We will see a lot of sun today. So.
That's good. I mean, if it's going to be cold, at least be sunny.
Yeah, and you're going to notice today the winds are not as strong as they were yesterday.
Okay,
so.
I did notice some pretty strong winds.
So it's, overall not looking bad for us. We
All right.
take a look at our Meridian Company Capital City Skycam, and we have clear skies currently over downtown Lansing. A good-looking morning. Here is Mason, a beautiful morning in Mason, and our stop in Jackson also showing a lot of sunshine shortly after 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's take a look at the current temperatures. 29 in Lansing, 27 in Jackson, 23 in Charlotte. That's not the wind chill, that's the temperature. 26 in Marshall, 30 in Hillsdale.
Charlotte, you okay?
It's very dry air. The winds are calm. Skies are clear. You know, what heating we had just goes whoop, and it rises up, and it's gone, and the temperatures tumble. Here's the satellite picture. It is not showing much here with high pressure right overhead, and that's going to deliver us more sun today. Now, notice to the north there are some clouds. Even those are kind of thin, so if you know some folks in the UP, they'll still have some kind of filtered sunshine today, but for us, that is not a big concern. A look at the hour-by-hour forecast shows the sun, and we will see temperatures today warm to the mid-50s. Again, the winds are not as strong, so it will actually feel a little bit warmer than yesterday, which is nice. We do have a few clouds drifting in tonight, and just with some cloud cover around and a southerly breeze tonight, we won't be as cold as we are right now. We should see lows tonight that bottom out in the mid-30s is the way it looks right now. So today's forecast.
Looks pretty nice.
We do not very often just say sunny. I mean, we did yesterday, but that's one of those terms we don't like to make that promise too often because where we live, it's usually mostly sunny. But yeah, today another sunny day. 39 at 10 a.m., 49 at noon. We are in the mid 50s at 4 p.m. A look at the next 10 days. Now tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 59, not too bad. Thursday, the clouds move in. It's windy.
Okay.
High of 61 degrees on Thursday. Silver Bells in the City Jackson Christmas Parade are Friday evening. During the day, Friday, we have some rain.
Okay.
The rain will be moving out late afternoon, early evening. Earlier this morning, our computer models were saying, by 5 o'clock it's done. Then we got some new information saying, maybe more like 6 or so. So, it's still kind of in flux. We'll see exactly what happens. But it should be improving for the parade and it's a parade in Lansing too, the Electric Light Parade, and of course the lighting of the tree. But, wear the heavier coats.
Okay.
Because although we're saying a high of 50, we are rather quickly Friday night, once things start to clear out, we're going to drop to the mid-40s, and before the events are done, could very well be in the upper 30s. Saturday, Sunday are dry. Monday's okay. Rain on Tuesday. It's rain and snow next Wednesday. And right now, Thanksgiving Day itself looks dry.
It does. So I remember Seth and Maureen were talking about how Silver Bells last year was snowing.
Yes.
And it was like that really pretty snow globe kind of snow that they had going on.
There was one year Andy and I were riding on a float.
I gotta find it. I gotta find video.
We've got. Well, I don't know if we have video. I definitely do have pictures of it, and it was the coldest. And when you're on one of the floats and you're kind of towards the back of the parade, you do a lot of standing around, waiting for the bands and everybody else's float. And we were not totally at the back, but we were the back quarter. And we had to stand there, and I had on winter coat, and sweatshirt, and long johns under the pants, and it was just absolutely brutal, windy and cold. So
and everybody was blaming you guys as you drove by.
No, they're hey, how you doing? They were all warm, we were the ones standing out there, on a float, in the middle of the street in the wind. So it's usually cold. We're hoping it can be dry this year.
That's the biggest thing.
It is. That's all that matters.
I mean, it'd be nice to have like a little bit of snow falling as you're getting into the Christmas spirit, but I think a lot of people would be okay with it not happening just yet.
Well, yeah. I mean, a little snow, no big deal, and temperatures will be above freezing. So if you're in one of the bands, you don't have to worry about the tuba freezing up or anything.
Hate it when that happens.
And the winds, they might be kind of gusty during the day, but they should be dying off. So hopefully things will be fine. But stay tuned.
All right, and you can stay tuned right on your phone. I gotta get your winter one. I will have the winter one by Thanksgiving. That's my goal.
What about the Thanksgiving one or the Christmas one?
I will have all of those by Thanksgiving.
You think you will. We're holding them hostage.
I think you guys are.
But whether it's raindrops or snowflakes or lightning bolts or wind or whatever, you can find the forecast on the News 10 First Alert weather app. Look for it on Google Play and the Apple App Store. It is free. And if you had that this morning, you could have watched a video. As a matter of fact, it's probably still up and active about Friday evening.
I'm going to go to my phone on my desk and find it.
Okay.
But yeah.
So there's that sort of customized content that's on there all the time.
It's customizable and it's really, really easy to use. That's
But we make these special videos, and you can see our dog walking buddy long before we show it on TV, and it's all right there in the palm of your hand.
I love that part. All right.
So what do you got coming up?
Well, at 11 a.m., Taylor Gattoni will be on News 10 Today at 11, joined by Justin Bradford. And here is some of the headlines you can see then. You may have saw it this morning with the Maya Kuznicki, but local UAW posts are voting on their new contract today. We also have the home waiver conference starting. It runs today and tomorrow, so we'll have details on that.
What's the home waiver conference?
You will have to tune in at 11 a.m. to find out. And then we also have tips on how to save on Thanksgiving. Now, this is not saving on shopping during Thanksgiving. It's saving on Thanksgiving items.
So you're saying how to have Thanksgiving dinner on a budget sort of thing? Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's
I read that and I was
because we hear a lot about some stores the turkey prices are down, but probably a lot of other things that you're used to.
Cranberries are more expensive.
A lot of other things have gone up. I think one thing is maybe vote one of the dishes off of the island.
Oh, that's a good idea. What would you vote?
But there's always some things on the table that you gotta have the sweet potatoes or the yams, and they're there, and
get them out.
Nobody eats them.
Get them out.
So I mean, but that's what I'm the least on our table. But if I say, hey, you're not gonna do this, you gotta have that.
The 1 year you don't have it.
Have that.
The 1 year you don't have it.
Where are the yams?
Yes.
And it's So anyway, you could always do that. What about green bean casserole?
I am going
Are you big on that one?
Nope.
Okay. That's on a lot of tables.
I'm going to be divisive and say get the green bean casserole out of there.
So then there will be no green vegetable on the table, is what you said.
We have collard greens.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, that's
See,
great.
I'd vote those off the island there. Vote it all out. There's turkey and pie. There you go.
Maybe we'll have a bracket that we're going to be doing for Thanksgiving side dishes.
Gotta have stuffing.
Oh.
Don't vote that off.
Don't vote that off. No. We might be working on it because I got the brackets over here now.
Oh, there you go. Vote off the island. There we go. That could be something fun to do next week.
It could. We'll take the heat for you so you don't have it anger at your Thanksgiving table yourselves.
Just blame her.
Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, Taylor Gattoni is going to be up on News 10 Today at 11. She'll be back here at 2 o'clock with another look at your weather. Plus, I believe we may have somebody from Studio 10. I'm not sure. They just took off early this morning. They're doing a behind-the-scenes look at something. I don't want to give too much away. So I don't know if we're going to have anybody from Studio 10.
Is it behind the scenes on the winter weather special? Is that what
Maybe.
it is? Okay, I don't
Maybe
think
it
so.
is.
I don't think so.
But we will be checking in with our news team to see what they're working on for over 90 minutes of news, starting with First at 4. And then I'm going to be back here with Tim Stout talking sports at 3:45.
Okay.
So that's
you got a full day.
I always do. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys a little bit later. Have a great Tuesday.